The Bible, the gospel, Christ, the church, the faith, all are one great battle cry against fear in the lives of human beings. Fear is somehow or another the arch enemy itself. It crouches in people's hearts. It hollows out their insides until their resistance and strength are spent and they are suddenly broken down. Fear secretly gnaws and eats away at all the ties that bind a person to God and to others. And when in a time of need that person reaches for those ties and clings to them, they break and the individual sinks back into himself or herself, helpless and despairing, while hell itself rejoices. Now fear leers that person in the face, saying, "Here we are all by ourselves, you and I. Now I'm showing you my true face." And anyone who has seen naked fear revealed, who has been its victim in terrifying loneliness, fear of an important decision, fear of a heavy stroke of fate, losing one's job, an illness, fear of a vice that one can no longer resist, to which one is enslaved, fear of disgrace, fear of another person, fear of dying, that person knows that fear is only one of the faces of evil itself. One form by which the world at enmity with God grasps for someone. Nothing can make a human being so conscious of the reality of the powers opposed to God in our lives as this loneliness, this helplessness, this fog spreading over everything, this sense that there's no way out, and this raving impulse to get oneself out of this hell of hopelessness. Have you ever seen someone in the grip of fear? It's dreadful in a child, but even more dreadful in an adult. The staring eyes, the shriveling like an animal, the pleading attempt to defend oneself. Fear takes away a person's humanity. And this is not what the creature of God looks like. This person belongs to the devil. This enslaved, broken down, sick creature. But the human being doesn't have to be afraid. We should not be afraid. This is what makes human beings different from all other creatures. In the midst of every situation, when there's no way out, where nothing is clear, where it's our fault, we know that there is hope. And this hope is called "Thy will be done." Yes, your will is being done. This world, it must fall. God stands above all. His thoughts unswayed, His words unstayed, His will forever our ground and our hope. Do you ask, how do you know? Then just name the name of the one who makes the evil inside us recoil, who makes fear and anxiety themselves tremble with fear and puts them into flight. We name the one who overcame fear and led it captive in the victory procession, who nailed it to the cross, committed it to oblivion. We name the one who is the shout of victory over humankind, redeemed from the fear of death, Jesus Christ.